Go live and going live. Do. We're not sure. We're not sure. And there's an echo, and we're here. We are back for our second ever podcast talking football with Mr. Hallman, aka Jesster, aka Zig's God, aka 420 Puckers, whatever you want to call him. He is here, and he's proud.
The old fantasy team.
Yeah, so
right.
we're here. We're here to talk the second week of NFL playoffs that are coming up. We're going to go quickly over the week that just passed. I know we had planned to do a quick recap before, but things happened and we couldn't quite get it on the books, so we'll just quickly run that over. And we'll go over some of the spreads and just some of our picks of the upcoming week and what we're excited for and what we're going to be looking to watch for on the weekend. But I'm going to let you kind of take things from here. I know this past weekend did not go as hoped. I know I couldn't go too long without bringing it up. I'm sorry. But
we're not even a minute in. I mean,
we're not even a minute in, I know.
A little savage, but it was the first game we went over last week.
Yeah, so I figured it'd be the first game to just do a quick rundown when the Bills went into overtime against Houston. As a Bills fan, I want you to give the perspective of this game from Bills land.
It's crushing because the 16-0 lead in the third. It's hard to not think about the week coming up. So the way to lose in that fashion was, I want to say, a little Billsy, but hey, they're in the playoffs. They got a good team. Why is my forehead so red? That scratches right there. Anyway.
On the ground, yeah, you kind of
interjection here. Yeah, that's painful. It doesn't hurt though.
It's okay.
Like my soul though, that hurts a little bit right now with this loss. But you know what? They have a ton of cap space coming up, so I'm excited for the Bills. But the Texans pull off the win. You're right. I did cover the spread on this one, so I was spoiler 2 for 2 this week. But I did cover the spread. But I did have the Bills winning, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I went 2 for 2 in the spread. I was also on the Bills wagon. Watch this game, and I don't know how Bills land feels about how Josh Allen played going down the stretch in this. He made, to me, some iffy plays, if that's what you want to call them.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, it was a tale of two halves for him.
Mm-hmm.
The first half, he was calm, collected, played really well, I thought. He that one throw that wasn't connected, that he made in the end zone. It was a great throw. I don't know. Did you watch the game?
Yes, I did watch this one.
Did you get that one? Yeah, he made some good throws that game in the first half, and then I don't know. Second half, the lateral play was outrageous. I never seen something like that. There was so much time left still. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. He's got to reel it back a little bit, I guess. But the guy wears his emotions on his sleeve. That's for sure. He's a gamer. So
is it someone the fans there believe in can get it done in the future going forward, or is there some questions? Are they?
I mean, maybe it raised a little questions the way he kind of reacted in that second half. It just seemed erratic, his play. But I think overall the feeling's still pretty positive. I mean, they still got him on the rookie deal. So. They got tons of cap space to build around him. It's a great receiver draft coming up. So I don't know. They got their future's bright. I think it's still really positive here.
Yeah, definitely. I think it should be as well. For sure. And I know when we're gonna quickly go through these games. I'm gonna move to the next game, which was New England and Tennessee. We kind of forecasted that this could potentially be the one we want to talk about after the game. There wasn't a lot to talk about, and I'm actually a little impressed, even though it didn't stay this way, that I kind of called a 13-10 game on the podcast.
True.
It was 14-10 until the very end, so something like that, right? So
I just want to say what a great way that would be for Tom Brady to end his New England career, if he does move on to somewhere else. But I don't know yet.
What, the pick six?
Yeah, it's a great way to end it there. It was nice. Someone timed the Titanic music to it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and interesting, he came out, it was yesterday or the day before on Instagram. He's coming out saying he's not done. He's not done. he still has more to prove. I don't know what Tom Brady has left to prove. Maybe that 40-year-olds can still play football. I don't know.
43. What is he? 43 now? 42?
Something like that. Yeah.
He might be 43. That makes me think though, because the only thing other than anything else he could prove at this point would be doing it away from Belichick and the Patriots and still being successful. I guess.
I personally think there's zero
I think
chance.
He just wants some money. I think he just wants at this point to get more. Like he's taken some cuts on his deals over the years, and I think at this point he just wants to get his payday and call it a day.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan did that as his end.
Yeah, why would anyone pay for 42? I don't know.
He's Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I personally think
Belichick is ready to move on.
You do? I think there's no chance
for a while.
There's no chance that Robert Kraft lets Brady suit up for anyone.
Well, then he's going to get what he wants, and it'll be back to the contract.
I think Kraft's okay with that. Kraft is more about the legacy of his team and protecting that, I think. So I would be very, very shocked to see Brady in any other uniform but the Patriots next year. On the other side, Tannehill pulls off the win with the Titans, probably on the back of Henry more than anyone. But
if you weren't a fan of Derrick Henry before that game,
yeah, exactly,
you would have to be now.
So
that was sweet.
It's I wouldn't say it's a shock, but I still took the Patriots last week. But this didn't shock me that this happened. So because just with the way the Patriots were going down the stretch,
yeah, I'm a little surprised for sure, but they were staggering for a while. Yeah, I could see it. So it'll be interesting when we get to the Titans matchup
this coming week. I'm interested to talk about it too. So I think we're coming up to the next game, which was Sunday morning for me, early afternoon for you guys, and this probably the biggest upset of the weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it was our biggest miss in our predictions.
Our biggest miss by far, and I kind of look back at.
We both thought it would be a little more higher scoring. Saints-wise, for sure.
We both thought the Saints-Vikings game was going to be more higher scoring.
Even though it was the highest scoring game of the weekend, though.
It was.
Still.
I do believe I called that the games were going to be very low scoring that weekend. Mm-hmm. I think I said something like I know we talked about how it normally is pretty low scoring, but
and it fit to a lot of the play styles. I think when you add in Seattle, the Bills, Titans, even the Patriots like to run the ball too, but they have a passing attack. But I don't know. It set up for it for sure. Mm-hmm. All three other games kind of had that possibility. Yeah,
and the biggest story guess coming out of that game was, again, people in football can't get away from a controversy. The pass interference in the overtime. Do you know what I'm talking about? What are your thoughts?
The one that wasn't called?
Yeah, the one that wasn't called on the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah. Right. We didn't even get into it with the Bills game, but I could talk for 20 minutes about the refs in that game, and that was awful. But it looked like a push off. I don't know.
I think it's a push off. I don't think it's. I don't. What's the word that they have these words that make it have
You had the official rule there.
No, I wish I did. I'm not prepared enough for that. But I don't know. I watched it and I'm like, I've seen a lot more outrageous things. Realistically, the Saints should not have even let it get to this point. If that's what the Saints fans are going to complain about, that's my view of the thing. So
yeah, no, I
I know that's a harsh way to take it, but
it's the way it is. I don't know. Officiating right now plays big impacts in games, and it's just the way it is. I don't foresee that changing right now for a while. But I don't know. That's a good upset by the Vikings. I mean, Kirk Cousins coming into play, decent game. So I'm interested to see how they fare next week, but I think it kind of ends here. But that's
that is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and then this last game. I think this is the game we both got this one. I think did we have the same picks? I think we mostly had the same picks last week. But we both picked Seattle to go into Philadelphia, and they did. They went in. They upset. Well, not really upset because they were a slight favorite over the Eagles. They knocked Wentz out early in the game,
Good job,
which I think is the big story. Really, is that, and the big question mark is we'll never really know if they would have been able to do this.
Wentz is just allergic to playoff games. That's all.
Well, yeah, it's possible. But I don't know. To me, the game, I was watching it with Kristen, and the game was pretty boring. I don't know if you watched this one, but it was fairly boring and not a lot of action.
I tried to watch it. I watched some of it, yeah. I don't know. It felt like the Seahawks, to me, were going to win it for most of it. I don't know. Wasn't too interesting. You're right, though. We did cover that one. So I was actually 3-1 on the week. So what did you end up being?
I was 2-2.
2-2, okay. Not bad. All right, so spread-wise.
So you picked the Titans then? You must have.
Yeah. I had Titans to cover, but Patriots to win by 3.
Yeah. So, okay. We'll do better this week. I know I'm committed to that.
Surprisingly, I'm proud of that 3-1. I'll leave it at that. You should be.
Surprisingly, the underdogs.
All right.
The underdogs were 4-1.
Mm-hmm. As we talked about too, I mentioned their record was like 120 and something. What was it, 120 and 100?
It's something on the season
like
you were talking about.
It was 30 up. I don't know. It's pretty big, yeah.
They were 4-0 in the playoffs that week though, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure.
Right, so
I'm not sure if this is actually streaming live. I can't really check. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So my chat is.
Isn't it just an extra button?
It's not that simple, man. I hit go live.
Not that simple.
I hit go live, but it says unable to connect to chat, so I can't see if there's a chat or anything. I go to the channel myself, and I can't see that we're actually live streaming. Like it doesn't pop up. It has. It just says waiting for iHeart Sports for me when I go there on the NFL Divisional Playoffs. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to be live again. I guess I don't understand how this YouTube live stream works. So, which kind of sucks because it adds like an hour of work for me to like convert it and blah blah blah. But it is what it is. I don't know if you can quickly check and see it. I don't think it's working.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it's not showing that you're live for me, but I can't. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's iHeart Sports, right?
Oh, you know what it is? I'm streaming on the wrong fucking YouTube channel. I'm on Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm gonna kill something. Like I can't get this. I can't seem to not make. I can't go without making a mistake. You know what I mean? Like I don't make the same mistake twice, but I at least make the mistake once. Might be a little cursed, maybe. Yeah, whatever.
It's still recording though, right?
Though I got it recording. It's gonna be on my other channel for some reason, but I'll definitely post it up and put it over. So at least I know that we got it working for next time. For next time.
That's good.
But they said this is the kinks. This is why you do it, right? Go ahead.
Yep. Get the kinks out for next season or whatever. So let's move on to next week then. You good for that? Give yourself a minute there, because I think we have some good matchups this week. But I don't know. I don't think the underdogs come through.
Wow, don't say that because that's what I've been thinking this week. No,
that's good that we're clashing here.
Well, do you have when you say that, like, are you talking about winning or are you talking about the spread again?
To be fair, mostly winning.
Yeah, well, that okay. Once I lay the spreads on you, you'll be in a tougher spot.
Well, okay, yes, they're fairly high this week.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
So you want to start? Who do you want to start with? You go first.
Let's just go like the same thing as last week. We'll go Saturday, first game of the week. I have it in front of me, so we're good. We got San Francisco hosting the Vikings. Vikings coming off that upset. which I don't know. Looking back, I don't know if it's as big as an upset it should have been. Vikings, I think, have underperformed. Maybe they're ready for playoff time now. San Francisco, though, big favorite, 6.5 points. So basically a full touchdown favorite. Coming off the bye, obviously, and yeah, they've been rolling all season off their defense, off their offense. It's been
off their everything for sure. I think I got here. I had the 49ers covering the spread.
Yeah, 6.5.
I do. I think the Vikings started to do Viking things for me here and just look the opposite they did last week. Kirk Cousins is going to look like what makes fans rage, and the 49ers are going to kind of steamroll them a little bit. I think they're going to win by 10.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go on a complete opposite here. I have Vikings covering. I'm even going to be a little ballsy and say they win this game.
Okay.
And I'm going the complete opposite direction of you. So, like, this is two complete, like, non-experts talking. But, like, I think Cousins, all this hate, all this stuff, he's coming through this week. This is the week where Cousins steps up. He gets it done, goes into San Francisco, and upsets these 49ers. Spread is a lock. They're covering.
I think there's good value there. I don't have any money on it, so I want to pick what I.
Yeah, of course.
I was in a rage here. I see the value in it though, for sure. No, I think that's good. I got the 49ers. I'm gonna take it. I gotta make sure I write these down because I don't have these written.
Are you gonna write mine down for me too?
No.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I pick on my pool too.
Because my pen's hardly working, to be honest with you. So might not even get mine down.
I got a pen.
I should use a thing called the computer. Or just do it that way.
Yeah, maybe just use the computer.
Yeah, that's the thing. But what do you think about the game, though? Are you interested in anything in this one? What do you hear?
I'm just interested. Well, I haven't been like too interested in watching 49ers too much this season. I'm more of a fan, so maybe I'm being a little bit of a homer, but picking the Vikings and just watching them. I'm interested in Cousins. I think Cousins is going to be the storyline. If he comes through, they'll win. Pardon?
Said you're a homer of a lot of teams. I don't mean to interject.
I'm just a homer of the sports, man. So that's what this whole channel's about. Like, I get fanatic about teams.
This is a side note here, but you could definitely dig into the bandwagon. You can hop on it and you can ride that train.
That's not true though. When it comes to bandwagons,
I gotta give you credit, man. Even listening to all my Bills rants and Sabres rants, and I think
that's the thing. I'm usually
soft spot for both.
I'm usually early to the bandwagons. Like
Fair
with
enough.
the prime example in hockey, Coyotes. I was there last year. All right.
Right.
So I don't know. That's just I'm just a fan. I have my pocket teams that I hate. Sorry, Patriots, but kind of just hate you. Like,
no, that's good. I just
I find for sure.
Rejection here.
I'm more of a fan of sports all around, and not as much as I'm not your typical diehard for sports team kind of guy. I do have my teams, but you know me well, so that one year the Penguins win the cup, I didn't even watch a game, so.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. You're not a Penguins fan. It's that's stripped.
My hockey podcast would show otherwise.
Penguins fans watching this. I'm declaring here he's not a real fan.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
It's a questionable decision not to watch any games.
Getting off topic, but
imagine if the Sabres made the Stanley Cup run. Like, that's huge, bro. That's fucking huge.
Penguins win all the time. It's like
you can feel that.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's the thing. Like, I can dig the sports the way you dig it too, but I feel it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are way off topic. Vikings, 49ers. You got Vikings. I got 49ers here. So the first the favorites here that I was saying.
Yep.
So Titans, Ravens. So
Titans, Ravens is the second game.
Okay, I got it right.
Yeah, so I guess it's both teams that got the first or first overall seed or playing Saturday. I don't know if that's like part of being first seed. You get that extra day for the next week if you win. I don't know. That's my theory.
I think it's just
it might be just luck.
Random. It's just by the networks. I think
that's very possible as well.
The games for the most part. I think they try to put the primetime games on Sunday though. Those are generally the highest generating ones, unless you're Bills.
Yeah, Titans are going into Baltimore, and I guess this is where everyone's going to have their eyes open to see if Lamar Jackson is going to be able to keep going in the playoffs. 9.5 point favorites, so basically 10. I am taking Tennessee in the spread.
Okay.
Banking mostly on that the Baltimore's not going to get off to a complete hot start. Like, they're not going to put up a ton of points early. Tennessee's typically been able to keep most teams scoring down. So I think Baltimore wins by a touchdown. But I'm just going to take the points. 9.5 is a big spread. Playoff game. Tennessee's been hot. Baltimore, great team. What was it? I'm trying to look here. Last
playoffs
week
can be a different beast.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Last week, every rookie quarterback in the playoffs lost. They're like, so Allen. There was one other. And by everyone, there was
rookie
like
playoff appearance.
Yeah, rookie playoff appearance. So there's going to be some jitter. I think Lamar Jackson, from what I have seen, is a little more. He's a little cocky to him, but also like confident. So that I think that will play well. But I do have Tennessee covering, but I don't think they win.
All right. So again, you're going with the
underdog.
Yep, the underdog value spread. See, I had the Ravens winning and spread. So again, we're
opposite. We're opposite.
Yeah, I have it a good 13, 10, at least a 10-point lead. So that covers the spread. So again, that's what I'm thinking here.
Do you think? I was just gonna say, or do you see this being a high scoring or like big? Like, where's your score predictions here?
Oh man, I would want to say 27 Ravens, and honestly like 17, maybe 13. I'll go 17. Okay. 27-17.
That's somewhat similar to me. I was thinking 24-17. So
I don't think we're getting like over 50 points or anything. I think we're going to get around 45.
Cool. Next game. We got this one's Kansas City hosting the Texans.
The Bills. Oh no, the Texans.
Should have been the Bills.
I got confused. That was still in the first half. My bad.
Wow, it's going to be a little bit of a long hangover for you, bud.
It's going to sting.
So this one, again, we got another 9.5 point spread. For me, I'll just come out and say it. I got Kansas City winning. Got my loyal Kansas City cup right here.
Nice.
Gotta stay loyal.
But are they covering?
They're covering too, yes.
Oh, they're covering too. Okay. All right, so they're taking a nice win here.
So, yeah, my reasoning behind this is I forget the numbers. I do. I wish I had them because then it would make me look smart. But Andy Reid coming off a week off is like a god.
Yes.
So he had the extra week. Mahomes, he's hungry. Brady's out now. He's not in his way anymore. This is Reid's chance to get it done.
You're getting me hyped. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I totally agree. Because here's the thing. Like, not only that, like, over the season, their defense got better. Their offense started to click. Everything is just coming into the right, place for them right now. I have the same thing. I have Chiefs again, so I'm going with the favorite here. Chiefs covering. I think they blow them out, 13-point plus lead.
Yep.
I think Arrowhead goes absolutely bananas. The place is nuts. People are going crazy. There's going to be a Bills fan somewhere drunk jumping through a table in celebration of the Texans defeat. But the Chiefs, it's going to be a fun day at Arrowhead. It's going to be I can't wait to watch that game.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think Mahomes throws / runs for 4 TDs. That's my hot.
Yeah, that's
my
what
hot
I was
take.
thinking. Yeah. I like that. That's a good take. Yeah. I think you'll see him achieve it. I think Tannehill will struggle.
You mean Watson?
I don't think they're gonna. I'm sorry, Watson. Oh my gosh, I'm back. Yeah, Watson. I'm thinking, man, I'm going back to the Dolphin days or something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watson. I think he'll be all right, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't see them just outperforming the offense. It's just too much. I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game, though. Maybe a little bit on both sides. But like you said, I think the Chiefs account for at least 4 touchdowns. So.
Yeah, I got this being 38-20.
Okay, so that's like almost my Saints pick last week.
I'm just pulling numbers out, but I expect it to be pretty significant. Maybe 21.
Yeah,
Watson might get
60+ point game. Yeah. No, I can see it. Cool. Yeah, no, it should be a fun game to watch. I mean, if he comes out and balls, like he's gonna get recognition because he's a good player.
Yep.
And I think we just need to see him kind of show it more in the playoffs. He had a really good game in the Bills game. He was efficient, 20 for 25. Like that was a great game.
Houston also beat KC during the season.
That's right.
I think Mahomes was out.
Doesn't change my feelings at all.
No, Mahomes was out. I'm pretty sure, or it was his first game back. I can't remember. It's right around that time. They just lost to the Colts. Right around that time. I can't quite put my finger on it. Again, this just has to go with I didn't do any preparing whatsoever. Just kind of winging it and going with my gut. So, and I got to be loyal to the household with the Chiefs.
Definitely. All right, so last one here: Seahawks and Packers.
I want the ball because we're gonna win. You remember that? No. Okay.
No.
So that was a throwback to when the Seahawks played the Packers and they were going into overtime. Hasselbeck wins the coin toss, and then he's like, "I want the ball because we're gonna win," and then he throws a pick six. That must have been 15 years ago. I'm going with the spread is 4.5. I'm going with the Packers. Cheeseheads. And I'll let you give me your pick and some of your reasoning, and then I'll chime in with why I'm going this way.
Okay, interesting. I mean, again, we're gonna differ here because I got.
You got Seattle?
Yep, I do. I feel like Russell Wilson's gonna do some magic. I just don't trust the Packers like I used to. I don't know. I feel like it's the Seahawks are gonna take it.
It's just a gut.
How cool is DK Metcalf?
He's good.
I love watching him play. Anyway, Seahawks to me are just Russell Wilson will pull it off. It's gonna be a close one though, I think. But I think the Seahawks in the spread.
Cool. I got the reason I'm going here. I think the Seahawks they have a ton of injuries. Packers had this extra week. I think the Packers are going to be ready for Metcalf compared to the Eagles, who were kind of weak in the secondary. So I don't know. I think it's going to be close, but I got Green Bay winning by either 6 or 7. Not too high scoring, maybe 20-14, something like that. 21-14. But I guess 21-14, yeah, it's around 45-44 points. That's usually where the over-unders are anyway, so I guess that's average scoring.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I am going back to that same kind of thing that I said earlier last week. It's coming down to quarterbacks.
Right. And I think we get a nice premier matchup here in this.
Yeah.
It's an old school.
I'm a big fan of Rodgers, and I think he's going to get it done. If I had to pick right this second, my Super Bowl matchup is going to be Kansas City versus, wait, are you ready for this? The Vikings.
No.
I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see that.
It wasn't that long ago where I actually picked the Vikings to Super Bowl to start was a season. It was 2 seasons ago now. I think it was.
It's
I actually had them picked.
It's going to be
I've been
NFC
liking
North.
The Vikings for a while, but
NFC North is going to show they're both winning this week. They're going to play next week. I might change my mind next week depending on these games, but that's where I'm at. I'm a little bit of a wish upon a star kind of a person there. I think I just want to see it more than I might believe it, but that's my prediction at this second.
Okay.
We're going to go with a new predictions because I know last week you had the Bills as your Super Bowl winner. Unfortunately, they came up just a little bit short. So
that didn't go well. My picks went well, but that didn't go well.
Yeah.
So who do I want for the bowl right now as my favorite winner? Man, I gotta go with the Chiefs. I think this is their year to pull it off. It's perfect timing for them, I think, to do it too if they do. I think Mahomes is great. Like you said, Andy Reid is awesome off the bye, so I think they're gonna get this win. The Patriots are out of their way. It's a whole new world, so I'm excited.
Whole new world for everybody.
It is. It's awesome, and that's why I was so excited for this offseason. And to be fair, I do think Brady's staying, but I would love to see him go because it shakes up so much.
Yeah, just for the chaos, right?
It'd just be so funny.
Yeah. Okay. What about your NFC pick at this point?
My NFC pick at this point, man, I'm just vibing with the Seahawks.
Jeez, I respect it. I think Pete Carroll always finds ways to get it done. So,
I mean, I picked the 49ers over the Vikings. To be fair, I like the Vikings, so if I had a fan pick, I'd probably elevate them up there, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I've already been hurt with the Bills. No more fan picks this time. This is a little more.
Yeah, you could be like Tim the Tap Man.
Involved, maybe.
Yeah. Tim the Tap Man, every team he cheered for last week, because he's a Cowboys fan, so he was cheering for the Cowboys. They lost in week 17, and then he started cheering for the Bills. Then they lost, and he started cheering for the next team. So he's 5 teams.
Cheer for the Bills.
5 teams down. Every team he cheered for lost. So just go, but it's kind of fun.
I'm sorry, Tim the Tap Man. I would never cheer for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, me either.
They're playing the Patriots, dude. I'm just gonna throw
it's
that
close. I think that's a close one, but
dude, there's Super Bowls.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. I have a couple questions to go through here. Which quarterback throws the most interceptions in the playoffs this week?
This week.
This week.
Let me think about it. Here,
I'll give you my pick if you want.
Okay, yeah, you go start.
I'll let you think about it first, and I don't want you to piggyback off my pick.
I'm going to say Cousins because I said I think the 49ers are going to kind of roll him.
Okay.
So Cousins to me here is where he goes.
Okay. My pick, I'm going with Watson, throwing the most picks. Again, because I believe in Cousins this week. The reason I brought this question specifically up is I got in an argument with a coworker today about it. He also said Cousins was going to throw the most picks, so you're in good company.
Yeah, okay. Or is he in good company? I was 3-1 last week. We'll see.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I got Cousins. I just feel like I don't want to see that happen. I'm telling you, I feel that way right now.
All right. What other? That was my only question. I said I had a couple questions.
Yeah. What the shit?
What about?
Is your other question? How do I go live? Was that it?
How do I go live when I'm streaming? Oh wait, I figured that out, but I don't on the wrong channel. Yeah. So it's okay. It's growing pains. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I thought this was a poker channel, but really, he's just talking about football, and he has no idea what he's talking about." But yeah, any last thoughts or hopes and dreams?
Do you want to go over? I don't have any actually. I was gonna see if I can pull up some prop bets, but we'll save that for next week.
Yeah, well, I think we can do
that. Some prop bets and see how you feel about it.
Sounds good to me. I'm not very good when it comes to prop bets at all, to be honest. But
they're fun. They could be fun.
All right, how about this?
So-
AFC or NFC, who scores more points? If you combine all their scores. I'm just coming up with shit. I think this might be an easier one.
Yeah, I gotta go. I think it's gonna be the AFC.
Yeah,
More points this week.
that's
'Cause
right. I
I
would
think
go.
the Chiefs are gonna be a big driver of that. And I can see the Vikings 49ers kind of being close, even though I have them going for 10 over.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
Seahawks back. I don't know,
yeah.
they could. You never know. Even Ravens. I think the Ravens though they're gonna put up touchdowns. I got them picked. That's what I'm thinking. So
Yep.
with them and the Chiefs, yeah.
Right along the same lines as me, so that's what I was exactly saying and doing and whatnot. So I'll come up with some better stuff next week. I promise.
Sounds good. All right, and maybe I'll find some prop bets for us.
All
But
right.
I mean, that covers this week. I'm looking forward to it. Little bitter, but
Just
yeah, I'll
don't
go.
bet your house in case. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's the old Alex advice.
That's old
Bet
advice.
Your house.
Don't bet your house.
All right, well, so that wraps it up then. We
Yeah.
good?
Well, take care, dude.
All right.
Yeah. See you
Until
soon.
next week.